Alright guys, hey. If you guys can hear me, just testing this out right now. But hey guys, how's it going? Um, Today is January. What's today's date? I'm like kind of lost on my days. Um, I believe today is the 12th, right? So, yeah. It's been a while. The last time I streamed was like October, I believe like Halloween or something like that. I don't even remember. But yeah, I am back again. Happy New Year. Um, it's been a while. I haven't been streaming, but since this is a new year, my goal is to keep on going with Twitch, and I'm gonna try my best to keep on hopping on and streaming my artwork and showing you my newest creations, what I've been doing. Uh, I just wanted to say, I'd say these couple of months have been like so busy. I've been having lots of projects as always, but working on like a private commission, and also like working on school projects slash also take little things happening. Uh, you know, it's been a lot, but here I am. Today, I want to show you guys what I've been working on um, lately. Uh, so, I believe like the couple of times I've been streaming back in September and October, I've been working on this JJK drink collection. So I created these cool, interesting drawings. I also upload them on YouTube. You guys can take a look at that at the full video. Um, yeah, it's been a while. I haven't streamed any new artwork, but I've been working on artwork on my iPad, and I've been sketching, but I haven't gotten the chance to like post it or anything. But today I'm gonna show you my final keychains of JJK drink collection. They're already also, you can find them on Etsy or on my website. It took like, I would say, it took about like 2 weeks to have this produced. And now that they're ready, they've been just sitting on my desk for a while, so I haven't gotten the chance to package them up. But I did take a look at them when I once I received the box. I opened it just to be sure if everything's good. So I'm gonna do like a second look to them to see if the everything's all right. If I miss something, or it's always best to always check on your product. And whenever you have this whenever you sent this off to a manufacturer, and um, sometimes it could take about a month, or unless you ask for fast shipping, then it'll take you about like 2 weeks to receive it. Um, for me, I just like getting it the fast shipping, so I try to produce as much artwork as I can, and then um, order them all at once, and then you know, um, they ship it back within like after 2 weeks, and voila, that's where I get my box, and I open them, and I take a look at the I still hear my AirPods. And so right now we're gonna do a quality test. So it's very important to look at your products to see if everything's good. You don't want to be like the last minute to just like checking them out, and then they have like scratches, or like the keychain, the charm or anything that's attached to it just um, becomes like it's like coming off. Then like I believe there's some manufacturers give you um, a small like timing, maybe like 72 hours or something like that, to see um, for you to respond if there's an issue with your order or your product, right? So, but if you pass that time, then um, then you there's nothing much that the company company can do for you or give you a refund. So this is why it's always important. But so far I've already checked this all of these keychains, so they're pretty much fine. So, but I'm not gonna do a second run, which is now like taking a look at them and then packaging them up. So, yeah, that is the goal for today. Just that's why I wanted to just like stream and just like uh, open these keychains, and I want to show you guys how they came out. So, I'm thinking to start off is I believe. Let me start with the Maki one. I love this one. You know, because I love matcha. um, so I ordered 10 of these Maki matcha drink. So this one, this drawing I was working on back in September, I believe, or October, one of those. So, where are the rest? I had like 10. 1, 2, 5, 3 more. It'll show up. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna open these up. I already did a pre-cut on these, if you guys can see. I also have an extra camera so you guys can take a look. I did have this camera on the other side of my table over here, but I just moved my camera over here much closer so you guys can see my desktop. So here I have 1 Maki, 2 Makis, and let's take a look up close how they came out. They came out pretty good. I guess I gotta play with the camera a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I like it. It came out pretty good. My favorite thing, I don't know, it's the little ghost here, because you can see that his face, he has like these tiny 3 little holes, right? His eyes and mouth. But when you flip it over, you can still see the artwork, right? So this one, this is epoxy in the front, and then the rest is acrylic, right? But yeah, this one, this took a lot of thinking. What I wanted to do was like a strawberry matcha kind of look. But I'm very proud of how this came out. Very bright and like the exact color of what I was looking for. Yeah. Huh. Wow, the color scheme is super slay. Oh, thank you. It's me, Charlie. Oh, I see. What's up, Charlie? I didn't know you had Twitch. Dang. Yeah. Oh, okay. At least you're here watching my channel. Yeah. It's been a while. I haven't done streaming since like October, so I guess you guys could take a look what I've done so far. But yeah, so I ordered like 10 Makis. I do have more of like the Yujis and the Ghetto, but I'll go on with that more. So, took a while this idea to come out of my head, but also I did this early and ahead of time because of since JJK came out. If you guys don't know what JJK is, it's Jujutsu Kaisen. It is, I would say, one of my favorite shows. Pretty violent, gory, but it's worth watching. Good story. I have not read the manga because I'd rather be surprised. But yeah, so JJK, it did come out last Thursday. That was like January 8th. So that's why I decided to just like in ahead of time to just like create this creation of JJK keychains. And also, to have them ready for before if an upcoming show comes up. I've been applying to other like anime conventions, and it's been like there's so much competition. So like I've been like getting like rejection and rejection emails and just saying, oh, sorry, but we had like about like 500 applicants applying to this event. And sorry, we had to make a decision, right? I just got one like this morning. But it's okay because like, um, even if like I tried and as long as you tried and if you don't, then you won't know really. So what I like it just sucks. It does, but hey, there are so many artists, so much competition, so that's why I keep on trying. But but I do have a confirmation that I know in April that I will be at a Comic Con convention. It's called the Super uh, New Jersey Super Comic Con. I'm probably butchering it wrong or something, but you guys can look it up. It's gonna be taking place in New Jersey, of course. It's like I believe they just changed their location. It was gonna be in the Meadowlands, I believe, but now it's like they changed their location to Hillborough. I'm not so sure. I gotta read the email again, but um, yeah. So that's what's happening. But I'm still applying to more. It doesn't mean that I'm going to stop, and I believe like there's like so many. So I'm also trying to the ones out of state. So those are like they're pretty expensive, right? Going to California or trying out Seattle. That's in like Washington, but um there's like so much competition, but I'm still trying. So yeah, let's get back to the Maki. So this is the Maki one. So I'm very proud of this, the way it came out. It's almost like it is like Halloween theme. Um, but yeah, this took mad hours to work on. Because I'm that type of person that just like I like to take my time, and if I don't want to be rushed. If I feel like it's good enough, then like okay, fine, I'm satisfied. But when I'm a person who loves to like think things through of like okay, the character and what's one of the important items represents her. So um and I was thinking matcha maybe because it would fit for her hair color as well. So um but overall, I don't see any scratches or anything, and I don't see any damage. Um, Whenever I order acrylic keychains, um, on the back they may look scratches, but these aren't scratches. These are just this is they put some kind of protective sheet, so you have to peel it, and so then when you peel this kind of plastic thing, it will come off. But I usually don't peel it. I just keep it on because one, like I want to keep my product good. Two, it's just like um, I wait for if somebody wants to order this keychain and then it gets delivered to their house. I want them to peel it themselves so they can see that nothing's been done or scratched in the back of this keychain. So others may think that, oh shoot, this looks scratched. It's not. There's this protective sheet plastic thing. All you gotta do is just take a little small pen or scratchy thing. I have this like Cricut thing. If you guys can take a look. So this Cricut is a this kind of tool I got, and so you just scratch it from the back to peel off that plastic sheet, and voila, you'll have like a very like shiny, no scratch product. So keep that in mind. A lot of like manufacturers have those, but it's always the best to like see if they You know, if they don't have those, you don't want to sell something that's crappy to a customer, right? So you want your products to be really good. So, uh, all right. So I'm gonna package these up quickly. I did pre-cut, thank God. So, so I ordered these kind of like clear bags. You could get these at this website called clearbags.com. So it's pretty good, pretty cheap too, good quality as well. So you see me here packaging, and then I believe I need 10. Like there's 4, 5. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. I'll be happy to answer them the best I can. But yeah. It says good luck. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Yeah. So lately, I've been watching, what's it called? You should make 3D keychains. Yeah, true. That would be interesting. If I ever were to make 3D keychains, I would definitely have to find where to get that manufactured. No need for rendering. Yeah. Yeah. But so far, guys, it's just like, through what do you make your keychains? No need for rendering to what do you make your keychains? Am I reading this right, or is the thing being cut off for a bit? Oh, there we go. Though, how? Oh, well, the thing is that with these acrylic keychains, oh, PDF to a keychain. Well, I actually send the file to, let's just say, so I work on Procreate, and then I uh, send off that, I turn that file into a, not a PDF, but as a Photoshop file. So I export that as a Photoshop file, and then when I go to this manufacturer website that I go to, there's different companies. You can like search that up on the internet. You can go to Book Grace or Melody, right? Those are good ones. Um, so I send them that Photoshop file, and because sometimes I feel like if I give them like um, some files like PNG or JPEG, it's not enough. It's always best to give them the whole thing, like Photoshop or Illustrator file, whatever you can, so then they could take a look of your layers, right? And it's best to remove the background. So if you know what I mean, like um, let's just say it has a white background, right? To your whatever you draw in Photoshop, because you have to put it in each layer. So your background, you have to remove it. So you have to like hide that background because you want them to just capture this, just your drawing. But I sometimes I don't remove the background because sometimes I forget, you know. So then you send that file to that company, and then what do you call this? Then um, you also have to select how you want your keychain to look. Do you want uh, just a regular clear plain keychain, or do you want like a rainbow look to it, or do you want like a holographic look? So they have different categories, but the more you add on, the more, of course, more money it's gonna cost you, of course. So, especially the size. Now they have different sizes of keychain. They have like from 1 inch to 1.5 inch, two, 2.5, 3.5. The limit is 4. So the bigger it is, the more money it is. So that's what it is. So you can check out websites like Grace or Melody. I haven't used any other like other companies. I usually like to stick with those two. But you can give it a shot. If you ever have a drawing or anything like that, you can send it out. But just letting you know, it's gonna take about like, I would say like depending on shipping, like it could take you about a month to get this. But if you want fast shipping, it could probably take you 2 weeks to get this. And there's also a limit to like how many you can, like, I wouldn't say a limit. It's just saying like you must order like more than 3 or 6 keychains, right? You can't just order just one. So you can take a look. Yeah, the only annoying part about this, whenever I have to package, it's always these plastic little things here. It's just pretty sticky. Alright, that's about it. So far I have 7 matcha, 7 of monkeys. I feel like I'm missing more, but they're probably in this pile since I've been moving things around. But I'll put these to the side. But before I do that, I want to take a picture of these. Alright. And again, if you wanna like take a look at these products, you can take a look on my website or on social media. It is Stacy Figueroa Art. And then you can also find them on Etsy as well. So let's see. The next ones I'm gonna move on to is, which one should I work on? Should I pull out the Yuji ones? Or shall I pull out the Nanami ones? take out Nanami. This one was, this Nanami. This drawing was, I worked on, it was back in September. So, this one's my favorite. This one's is, if you guys can take a look, it's Nanami sitting on top of a pumpkin spice latte. And I wanted to do this interesting theme of him with his like weapon, and we have this, what do you call this, his tie. So from that scene, if you guys know what that scene from JJK, you would know. Yeah, so he's just sitting there, and I wanted to add like pumpkins around the cup, and I did add some like powder, like cinnamon. But if you guys can see, but you guys can take a look on my website or social media. But I would say this drawing took me like a month, because I keep coming back to it. I keep like exiting from Procreate and then keep on working on another drawing, because I hate being stuck on one drawing, because I feel like I'm not progressing. So it's always best to just like not be so fixated on one thing, because I feel like you're just wasting your time. And plus you could have a new set of fresh eyes. So that's why sometimes when I tell like some students where I work, it's just like whenever they're stuck on a drawing, it's just like I tend to help them, but also like I always tell them to just finish off, just lay out the colors first, instead of being focused on the person on one thing. I guess you know your main idea of your drawing, but it's best to just like add color all around like your background and foreground, just to get it over with. It will save you a lot of time. But yeah, so with this Nanami, I really like this one. Pretty cute. Too bad he won't not you know, he's not in season 3 of JJK, sadly. Spoiler alert, yeah, if you guys didn't watch JJK. So far I have 8. 2 of them are lingering somewhere. But I usually like to have, I order sometimes like an extra one, because that extra one is going to be like my product for display. So whenever I set up my booth, I have to show the original, like the keychain. I have to like put it on my display grid board and hang it up on there, so then like customers can take a look and, you know, turn and feel the product. So yeah. Wow, it's already 5:48. Takes a lot of time. Like, time is just going by so fast, guys. I wonder how long I've been on this. Huh. Yeah, so last week, like last Monday was my birthday. I was supposed to hop on Twitch, but I just didn't feel like it. I've been just like, you know, just hesitating too. But that's why this new year I just wanted to just like officially just hop on and just try again. So what I did is like last Monday, uh, I celebrated my birthday. I turned 30, and it just blows my mind how time goes by so fast, guys. Cause like I'm just like, god dang. Like I remember I was like 24, and then now like time went by so fast, and now I'm like 30. I'm like, holy moly, go! Like it just shocks me. It goes by so fast, guys. Um. So yeah, I celebrated my birthday with my family. Um. It was I decided to do a theme. Me and my sister. I remember years ago we were talking about um like what should be the 30-year-old theme, right? If you're turning 30, what should be the theme, right? So I'm like thinking, oh, um, like my sister, I remember she showed me a long time ago, a couple years ago, like, oh, maybe it should be that theme from that movie, right? And like, and I think, and when she showed me a video, I was like, oh yeah. Um, so back when I was a kid, me and my sisters, we'd watch this movie called 13 Going on 30. So it's one of those early 2000 films. Um, and it was with Mark Ruffalo and Jennifer Garner. So if you guys seen that movie, it's worth watching. It's a rom-com. So basically, it's a little girl who's like 13 years old, and she wants to be 30. So she wishes, um, well, actually, she was in this closet. But I don't want to spoil the movie more, but all I know is that, like, yes, she turns 30, and then, but she wakes up, she's, like, at some random bed, but it's her, 30 years old, and so she's finding out, like, some stuff like, oh, where are my friends, where are my old friends, or where's, like, where do I work, or, like, do, so she's just finding out things how she turned out to be, in the future, right? So, but I don't want to spoil anything, but you guys should watch it. It's pretty good. Um, so me and my sister would watch that movie all the time. They would play that on either TBS or they would play that on what ET Entertainment Channel. So it'll always be on. Same thing as like Pretty Woman. If you guys seen that one, it's like a '90s film. My nanamis are now done, so I'm gonna take a picture of these quickly. Yeah, so that's what we did. So then, like, once it was like, once I turned 30, I was like, okay, I know what I'm doing. I'm celebrating my birthday. I'm making a theme, 13 going on 30. So, um, yeah. So that so that Saturday I was like preparing all the balloons, tying them up. Yo, tying those balloons, like, I would say those those really hurt my fingers and my thumbs too, because tying those is not easy, and most of the time is like my hands were not my hands, the balloons kept on popping too, so I was getting annoyed by that as well. But I believe I stayed up till like past midnight just doing that, and then after that I just went to sleep. Woke up, it was like already 9 a.m. And so we were doing this brunch birthday party. So my sister brought in the food, and yeah, we were celebrating. My niece was there, my whole family, my grandma, my dad, mom, everyone was there, and yeah, by the time the party was over, it was like past like 3 or 4 o'clock. So, but I had a good time. It was worth it. Um, yeah, it's just I'm just still shocked. Oh, but like also the dress too. I had like if I'm going to do the theme, like I have to get the outfit. So I had to purchase the outfit online because there was no way like I had time to just create my own like dress. So if I had time, I would have liked to like sewn it myself, but instead I just purchased it online on Amazon. You can find that dress there. Yeah. All right, Nanami is done. I'd say let's move on to Toji. Oh, there's the Maki one. I was looking for this one. Yeah, so the Toji one. Season 2 of JJK. I like this character, but I hate that he's like a deadbeat dad. It sucks, but yeah. Again, this drawing was like made in September, and I believe I finished working on this back in between October and November, around that time. So let me show you up close how my Toji looks. Foxy in the front. And it's more of like a rainbow finish. So if you take this outside, out in the sun, this would like change colors. The background, it would be like all shiny. But since we're indoors, we can't. But you can tell later on. Like, you can also take a look at my videos on TikTok. You can find me there. You could also find me on Instagram. The key thing about it is that I tend not to order so much acrylic keychains because keep in mind that you don't know how your product is going to sell. Like, is it going to sell fast or is it going to take time? So that's why I always tend to order just a few, just to see how it goes. And if out of like, let's just say I'm going like, I only have 3 left, then I will just, what do you call this? I will just like order more. So that's what happened to my Mau keychains, because like I only ordered a few. Usually I order just 10 or 11, right? And once I started to see that it was just selling, like at first it was selling slow, but then it started to sell fast, where I was just like, oh shoot, like I was only down to 3, so I was like, oh wow, I think I gotta start like, you know, I gotta start ordering more of these. This is the Maki one. But yeah, so it's best to order only a few just to see how it goes, if it sells fast or if it doesn't. But there you can see if like if this is your top seller or not. But let me package this one up. Because I have other products, right? But I remember one of my product that I ordered was like, I believe I ordered like, I think like 21 keychains from this one design, and it sold only like maybe like 1 or 2 or 3, but I would say I still had like what, 19 left. So I was like, oh shoot, I should have not just ordered that many. That's where I learned my lesson. I was like, yo, I should just order a few, not too much, just to see how it goes. If it sells, if it doesn't sell, then just order a few, just a small amount. Cause like, what are you gonna do with those leftovers if they don't sell? Maybe just like lower the price or all that, but sometimes it doesn't help. Then you're just stuck with those sitting there. So, oh, I think I ran out of these. I have 2. So you don't want to have merch just that's just like sitting there. Yeah. So, other than celebrating my birthday last week, I also like did it feel like it was Christmas to you guys at all? Cuz like um we had this huge break, right? Christmas and then New Year's. So Christmas felt like, to me it felt sad because I don't know, it's just like, yes, it's the holiday to be all cheery, be happy, spending time with your family. And it also gave that feeling where it's just like something was missing, or like to me it just felt, it just, I don't know, it just felt so sad to me. Um it just did not feel like Christmas. And the other thing was that um in the beginning of December, I was going through um like a sad moment where that like my dog has fallen sick. So that was like one of the things that I've pretty much felt so sad that whole month of December. Um so, you know, my dog passed away. So I had to it's not like she passed away where she just like never woke up. It was like where I actually had to like take her to the vet, and you know, I had to um put her down, or another term is euthanize her, right? So she can die peacefully, because she was uh very ill, and there was no chance of her surviving. So it was just me and my sister. We My sister pretty much helped me out a lot that day, because uh, it was very very hard for me to come to a decision, because I just felt that I had hope, as like there's a possibility that she can survive, or but we had to get uh two consultations before we set our mind that it's the best way for her to just for her to die peacefully, by getting her, euthanized. So uh yeah, that was very very sad, because she only lived for like 14 years, and um like me and my sister, like even my mom, because like the worst thing was that my mom also um like she was like the second owner of my dog, because she pretty much spent more time with her at home. And yeah, so it's also hard for me to talk about it too, because like it is just so sad. Like I tend to laugh too, just to calm myself down, but like just having somebody like pass away, someone close to you, of course it's gonna be heartbreaking, but yeah, so we had her for 14 years, and now she's resting. We put her in a small little box, and then we buried her. So, yeah, it's so sad to talk about it, man. It really is. But those who haven't like had like a pet won't understand. But you know, once you have a dog, a bunny, or a parrot, or something that you love, then you would understand why. But other than that sad topic, because I don't want to keep talking about it, so that's what happened in December. And then, Christmas time happened, but like I said, Christmas, it didn't feel like Christmas to me at all. And then New Year's passed by. New Year's felt pretty depressing to me, in my opinion. Um, that's why I was like, that's why I haven't been on Twitch at all for since November and December, and then now it's January. So I wanted to like wait for a while, and then once I was ready and comfortable to talk about, um, yeah. Anyway, so I finished packaging up my Toji. I really like how the way my Toji came out. I just wish that Toji stayed longer in season like 2 of JJK, but oh well. Like it was, I was happy that they brought him, they resurrected him, but and then later on he gets killed off. So I was disappointed. I was like, come on, bro, like, so it wasn't that long. Let me take a picture of these quickly. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know. I'll be happy to answer. All right. So, oh, there's another one here. Damn it. Okay, guys. So let's see. Who's next? I think it is time to work on Ghetto. This one took a lot of time to work on this specific character because, like, yes, this is Ghetto, but it's actually Kanjaku. So I keep saying Ghetto, but it's also Kanjaku. So what I wanted to do, I just decided to just like have him sitting on this like big giant blueberry. It kind of looks like a pumpkin to me, but I but then I was like, maybe. In my opinion, he's just sitting on a black pumpkin, and that's where I placed him, and then I added is like it almost seemed like those kind of like where you see in frappuccinos where they put this kind of lid or slurpees. So I wanted to put his brain here, and I also added blueberries on the top. Then I put it his rainbow dragon that Ghetto controls, and then I put the symbol that you guys, if you guys know what it is, you guys see the symbol in season 2, but you guys are gonna see this in season 3, of course. But I was like, it took a lot of thinking of like, what should I put in the middle or what should I do? But so this design took some time, a lot of thinking, but I like the way it turned out. It looks very yummy, in my opinion. Yeah. And this is pretty big. This is a big keychain. It's like a 4-inch. Yeah. I still have more keychains. They're still sitting on my desk. Let's see. So 8. One of them is missing somewhere. Anyways. These look really nice. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Oh, I think I'm running out of the backboard, the backing board. I'm just gonna have to cut this. I can't really find my cutter, the one that like you press down and it cut in a nice straight line. I don't know where it is. I guess ever since I cleaned out my car, and I probably just put all my stuff in this one bag. I pretty much have to go look through that bag and see if it's there. But ever since I went to that other convention, that small little holiday market thing in Jersey that I participated, and then after that I just like haven't seen it in a while. Yeah. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna use the scissor. There we go. Wow, it's already 6:13. That's crazy. Well, another thing I've been doing too, I've been also like playing Animal Crossing. I love Animal Crossing. One of my favorite games. Nintendo games, right? So I've been like doing like I've been hopping on every day just for a bit. I don't spend too much time, but like I heard that that new update is coming in January. I forgot when though. I'm assuming it's around the 16th. So can't wait for that. Honestly, right now, I could go for ice cream. This morning I woke up with a headache. So, I don't know, I've been craving for something sweet. I have coffee, but, I just want something really cold and sweet. One thing I like, I know, a good spot I like going to is, what's it called? Venchi. Have you guys ever been to Venchi before? Well, if you have not, one of my favorite ice cream spots to go to over there. Yeah. Chocolate chip cookie dough. It is the top tier ice cream. Well, when it comes to Venchi, I love getting their they have a mango sorbet. That is so good. Very refreshing. You can order from a cone or to a cup. I usually just order the cone. And another one of my favorite things they had was like a pumpkin spice ice cream. Um, so that one I got, but I think that was only for a limited time around that season. So, uh, the one that I usually go for is I think it's called Bruno or something like that. I don't remember the name, but I know what it looks like. But I know it sounds like that. But it's like a mixture of hazelnut and I believe with Nutella or something like that. But Venchi, they have a Venchi spot over at the mall. You know, Roosevelt Field Mall. Uh, but I usually back when I used to go to the city a lot, I would usually go over to 14th Street around there by that big Barnes and Nobles. Um, over by what's that park called? Union Square Park. The first time that's where I had my first time ice cream. Um, what was it? Venchi ice cream. So um, then they have another one in close to Central Park. But since they opened this location in Roosevelt Field Mall, I was so hyped. I was like, bet. Okay, we're done with Ghetto. Let's move on to Yuji and Sukuna or whatever. So this one I wanted to combine both of them. I didn't want to do something like separate. Like I could have done it, but I was like, eh. I was just testing it out how it would turn out. I was like, okay, I like it. I like the design. Wonder how long I've been on Twitch. It's been a while. I can't even find how long I've been on it. Let's see. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. Alright, here we go. Let me take a picture of this. Yeah, this Yuji with Sukuna. I added the cursed fingers, and then I added like a bunch of like bones around. This is Yuji, and this is Sukuna. I decided I want to go with a dragon fruit drink, so the color when I printed this out, like it was supposed to be dark red, but then when I printed this out on my printer, I was like, I don't like the red because it was like a dark red, like very like brownish, so I didn't like the way it looked, so I decided like let me just brighten it up, make it much change the red more saturated, and then you know, it's always best to test out your artwork, like printed it out first to see how it looks before sending it out to your, you know, manufacturer before they start creating, you know, your keychains. So it's always important to check, do a color check. Oh, for an hour and 9 minutes, okay. All right. Oh shoot, I keep missing the trash can. right. This is good. I like it. Alright, picture time. Bet. Okay. Now these are done. Let's see what's left. And last but not least is, if you guys know, the most important character in season 3, Yuta. So this Yuta and Rika one, this drawing, I was working on this in August, so a week, I believe a week after anime NYC, it was like, what, a Saturday or Sunday, I don't remember. I had to go to my brother's wedding, right? So so when I showed up over there, I went there and yeah, I sat there next to my sister and my family, right? And then people were dancing and everything. I was so exhausted, but I wasn't dancing. I brought my sketchbook and I was working on a drawing. So the drawing was this. So I was working on a Yuta and Rika. So I wanted to do a small little drawing of them. And so during that time, like, of the wedding, I decided to just draw this. And yeah, I was proud of it. I was like so happy. It was like, I remember this specific one because I was at my brother's wedding. So that's how I was like, okay. So I wanted to do like these two characters who are in love with each other back then, but you know, if you guys seen JJK, the movie, Jujutsu Kaisen 0, it's worth watching. You guys should watch the movie. Yep. So there is another Yuta drawing I'm working on. The only thing left to do is, you know, color it on Procreate. But I'm gonna save that for another day. So in the meantime, this is what I have for Yuta. You guys can also find this on Etsy or my website. You can take a look at it. I do believe I have to cut more of these. look so cute together. If only she was alive. I like this one. It's so cute. You know what I need to get myself? I need to get myself a figurine. A Yuta one. Ah. I'm really hoping that this season for JJK blows my mind. I have not read the manga, so I like to be surprised. But I do have the manga books. But only the manga books till, what was it? Up to 1 through 4, I believe. But that's about it. Alright, and that should be the last one. Aw. These look so cute. So happy. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Alright. Ones are Eugene and Sukuna. Alright. Now, I feel like we're missing a couple characters, but people have been asking, it's like, okay, where's Gojo? So that's the #1 guy I should have worked on, of course, but I felt like I wanted to work on the rest of them because I was like, you know what? It's just like, I wanted to give more credit to these other characters as well. But yeah, so I guess when I have time, I'll probably work on a Gojo one. So, this is so far what I have. You can find this on my online shop, Etsy as well, or on my website. You can take a look at other videos I posted of these artworks, these keychains. I'm sorry. um, but yeah, I do have some more keychains to package, but I'm gonna save that for another stream. But so far, I just wanted to do a JJK collection. Um, but yeah, let's see. Let me take a picture of this and then I will end stream. But yeah, so I'll be streaming a lot more often, and I'm gonna show you guys more artwork. I'll show you more on my Procreate, and you know, have like a collection of sketches I've done. So I've been just saving those. But yeah, other than that, yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is my first stream of this year, so you'll hear from me again soon. Don't know when, but I'll try my best to hop on more on Twitch. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and you know, you can follow me on social media as well, Instagram, TikTok, under the account Stacy Figueroa Art. And yeah, thank you guys, and have a good night. Thank you. Bye.